Hey, good afternoon, good morning. Welcome to the Thanksgiving edition of the Rundown with Ramon on zoneofgenius.com. Scroll ahead if you're watching this on demand and you want to get to the juicy content, but welcome. It is now time to start the Rundown with Ramon on Zone of Genius, the Thanksgiving edition. Welcome to a brand new day, Thursday, November 23rd. And again, whether you're watching this live, which is great, or you're watching this on demand after the fact, glad you're here. Our first one here is Dan Lavoie. The first one here on Instagram. The jewelry instructor is here. Second one here on Instagram as we continue in our beautiful day. Daryl Stinson is here, my brother. Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. I'm so glad to be here again. We're going to start the show right now. Welcome. Buckle up to the Thanksgiving edition of the Rundown with Ramon on Zone of Genius. Let's get this show started right now. Good morning. Welcome to the Rundown with Ramon. Renee Floyd, glad you're here on LinkedIn. It is a beautiful day, as my friend Nate Force would say. This is the day the Lord's made, and I'll rejoice and be glad in it. Glad to be here today. Let's start this show on the road. All I ask is 30 minutes to give you top 10 tips that you need to build a better life or have a better business. I hope you're watching this with your family. If you got this on the big screen or something, your kids are watching me, take a selfie, take a picture, let me see it. I'm going to run here soon and go pick up some of my family. What's up, Gafar? Good to have you here. And I believe you also join us on Clubhouse. Glad you're here. Good to be here today. Let's start the show right now and dive into it. Got so much we want to share today. As I always start out the show. Are you clear on what you really want? Are you clear on what you really want? If you're not clear on what you want, how can others be clear on what to give you? Number two, do you want to be in business? You don't have to have this journey of pain and suffering and misery and debt and not being understood and all those kind of things. You ain't got to choose this journey. Coach Kyle Draper, love you, brother. Good to see you. Good to see your family. I hope you are blessed, my friend. Coach Kyle Draper, good to have you here, brother. Do you want to be in business? Ask yourself that question as we start the Rundown with Ramon on the Zone of Genius Network. There's no music. There's no soundtrack. When you're in the depths of despair, when you're crying, when you don't know what to do, when you're frustrated, when your spouse don't understand you, when the customer said no, there's no music. There's no commercial break like there is on Shark Tank. And you can see some of this imagery if you're watching me on LinkedIn or YouTube. Go to my LinkedIn channel if you want. Go to YouTube, or you can just stay right here on Instagram as we start the Rundown with Ramon. Are you hungry enough? Are you hungry enough to achieve the dreams you want to achieve? Are you hungry enough? I'm doing a lot of things right now. Even Thanksgiving Day, my wife is laboring upstairs. She's doing what she loves to do. I got some family here, and I told them, no, I need some time. I got a 10 a.m. show to produce, 10 a.m. show to do, and an hour before that, I got to prep for it. And I got some other things I got to do, tinker with my website, do some things like this. I'm committed as of today to what I'm doing. What's up, Shadid? Shadid Rokin. Good to have you here. Shadid. Thanks for being here. Are you hungry enough? And the fundamentals of business don't change. This I want to drive home. I say it every show before as we begin the Rundown with Ramon. You got to have the right mindset. David Goggins teaches us that. Who are you serving and what problem are you solving? Marketing and sales. You got to have a plan to get the customer, keep the customer. Are you following up? The mom link is here. I love the lady with the mom link. Maybe that's Crystal, a member of her team, not sure, but the mom link is here. Love having y'all here. Follow up, follow up, follow up. The systems and processes are essential. And don't forget to have the right people in part of your team. You can't build a business if you don't have the right team, if you don't have the people in your business that should be there. So this is the Rundown with Ramon on the Zone of Genius Network, and I do hope to have others of you hosting your own shows in the Zone of Genius community as we build this out. Prices. Are you pricing yourself too cheap? Many of you are. You're afraid to charge what you know you should charge to be where you need to be, to provide a living for yourself, and to build generational wealth. You're afraid. Stop charging cheap prices. Ask yourself, what do you do best? What does Shahid do best? What does the Mom Link people do best? What does Coach Kyle Draper do best? What does Daryl Stinson do best? Ask yourself, what do you do best? What does Renee Floyd do best? Ask yourself this question. What do you do best? And I hope you join me live in New York City at the Zone of Genius Conference and Awards. Woo! It's going to be fire, people. It is going to be fire. zoneofgenius.com/awards. zoneofgenius.com/awards. Join us live in New York City. I hope y'all are ready. Let's get this show on the road, the Zone of Genius Network, as I get the name right here, the Ramon Ray, the Rundown with Ramon on the Zone of Genius Network. Let's get it started right now. Ding, 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 ding. Tip number one, the power of thankfulness. As we celebrate Thanksgiving today, I'm thankful for the many, many people I've met over my life. Just in the past few years, Coach Kyle Draper, Daryl Stinson, and others. As I look here at the screen, here at the event coming up, Seth Godin will be there. I'll be there. Precious Williams, an amazing human, Mike McAllowitz, Dr. Jenny Lacey. God's continuing blessings to and those you hold dear. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate that, Dan. Appreciate you. So I'm thankful as we're live here on Thanksgiving Day. But even if you're listening to this after the fact, so much to be thankful for and grateful for. I'm a grateful. So many things in life. Grateful. And I encourage you all to express and to be grateful as well. So that's number one. Ding, 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 ding. Tip number two. Inc. magazine had an interesting article out that said the 12 principles of generous leadership. So it got me asking, what in the world is even generous leadership? Being a generous leader is about more than just paying a suitable salary, says Jay Steinfeld, author of Lead from the Core. I believe my candor shocked him, but I made my point. There are many different kinds of generosity, many different ways to be generous with your team. This means something generous to you do for your team or individual. Here are 12 rules of leadership generosity. Don't cap compensation. No sugarcoating is lying. Find poor performers, another role, or get them out. Know their goals are just as important as yours. Hire people who want to start their own businesses. Shine a light on the path forward. Delegate work and get out of their way. Woo! Delegate work and get out of the way. What's up? We got the crew joining here. Tyrion is here. Race Flow is here. The human code coach is here. Give them your direct phone number. If you're leading people, give them your number. Make sitting in on other team meetings normal. Do not allow other people to be stagnant. Failure is not a bad word. And listen to this, people. Blame yourself first. Blame yourself first. Ding, 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 ding. That was here from Inc. magazine talking about what is generous leadership. Generous leadership is so important. Something I can learn more. How to know if you're ready to leave your day job. Many of you listening to the sound of my voice, you have a day job, which is great. You're providing for your family, making an income, right? You have a day job. You're working a 9 to 5, as they called it. I've been there before, worked at the United Nations full time before I was fired. So ask yourself this question. How do you know when you're ready to leave your day job? How do you know when you're ready to leave? Well, Entrepreneur had a few things written by Jason Miller. Do I have a proven business model that's been tested? Some of you leave way before you're ready. Do you have the support you need from family, friends, or others to help you leave your day job? This doesn't mean you have to have all these in place. Do you have a backup plan? What happens if it doesn't work? This is an important thing to consider. How do you know if it's time to leave your day job? Very important thing to consider. Ding, 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 ding. Next up, Carsine is here. Love it. Carsine 13. Great for joining us. Thanks for being here. Ding, 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 ding. Next up, how to be likable during a party or a dinner. As we're at Thanksgiving, meeting with friends and family. This is on Business Insider by Jenna Gemisi, a Stanford lecturer, writes, how do you, because it's a how do you be likable during a company holiday party or family dinner? And I think this is not easy because sometimes during these times, we're with people we may not want to be with. So how do you do this? How do you navigate this? Well, the goal is to be interested, not interesting. This is a mantra from Rachel Greenwald, my colleague, who's a professional matchmaker and dating coach. Many of us go into these work environments or social events and want to be amazingly interesting. We want people to find what we really say engaging, and that puts a lot of pressure on ourselves. You don't have to go into these things being the top dog, being the person who knows it all. You can go there just being interested in other people. Breathe a sigh of relief. Doesn't that take pressure off the equation? Woo! Just be interesting in what others are doing. You don't have to be interested in yourself. Be interested in other people. That's the way to be likable during parties and dinners. Ding, 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 ding. Next up, as we go through here, again, welcome to the Rundown with Ramon on Zone of Genius. Seth Godin, my friend and mentor, always has something interesting to say. In his email today, some of you may have gotten already, he says, a gift doesn't diminish the giver. Sharing creates connection, possibility, and energy. And the magic of gratitude is that it improves everything it touches, especially the person who offered it in the first place. So what holds us back? Fear of connection, of change, of seeing what is possible. It might feel safer to focus on scarcity, but generosity and gratitude often go together. They light a path on the way to better. Woo! From Seth Godin, always brings it. Again, everybody, welcome to the Rundown with Ramon on zoneofgenius.com. If you're liking this information, definitely want to go to zoneofgenius.com, sign up, subscribe, so you never miss one of our emails, one of our tidbits and nuggets. Definitely subscribe to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/@zoneofgenius. Yes, thousands are already following me on LinkedIn, but I encourage you to check out what we're doing on YouTube and share this out with other people. Ding, 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 ding. Point number 5 as we go through top 10 things for you to know today to keep your business humming along well or build your personal life. 5 simple ways to show gratitude. Our friends at the U.S. Chamber's Co-Division says 5 simple ways to show gratitude for customers. Write handwritten notes. Offer free gifts. Upgrade the customer experience when you can. Celebrate customer-specific milestones. Woo, that's a good one. Host an exclusive event. These are things you can do to say thank you for customers. Thank you to customers. These are things you can do to show appreciation for customers. And showing appreciation is powerful. Sometimes we don't say thank you. We don't show appreciation enough, but it's something that we all can do. Ding, 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 ding. Next up, my friend, Justin Conoco. If you don't know Justin Conoco, you gotta know him. Look him up. He's a real estate broker, real estate agent, and a content agency he has as well called Prime in Canada. Look up Justin Conoco, and if you know Justin Conoco, tag Justin Conoco. Let him know that I appreciate him so much. Justin Conoco is the real deal, and he says here, 100% of what's going wrong is your fault. Chew on that a minute. Justin Conoco says it's not somebody else's responsibility of caring for your family, making money, being healthy. The biggest thing I took away from all the meetings I had last week was a friend said to me, I was killing every other aspect of my life, but I couldn't figure this out until I realized that there's nobody that's coming to save me, and it's up to me. What's up, Brian Harris? Ama's back. This is the thing, people. My boy Justin Conoco, who Brian Harris knows. We vibe same way. Justin Conoco saying, it's our fault if it's not working out. We can blame other people. There are other causes. There are other reasons, but it gets really good and you realize it's about me. What can I do to change things? Let's stop being the thermometer in the room. The thermometer in the room was I looking for. And instead be the thermostat. Y'all heard that before, right? I heard that. What's up, Amma? Glad you're here, Amma. So this is what I want to say, and this comes from Justin Conoco. Let's change our perspective instead of blaming everybody else, blaming every other thing for our problem, even if they deserve to be blamed. But how do we fix our own situations, people? This is what life is about. I'm learning that myself. In fact, God was speaking that to me. There were some things I was kind of like, with my wife about. Y'all ever felt that with your spouse? Y'all ever felt that way? Thank you. I'm saying here on Instagram, yes, oh, you, like Eric Thomas says. That's right. But I said to myself, no, it's not my wife. I couldn't blame her. Some things justifiably. But God was speaking to me, Ramon, it's you, dude. Fix your heart first. And so that's what I want to bring to y'all today. Ding, 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 ding. Tip number 6. I thought we were on 6 already. Well, I remember these wrong. Tip number 6, my friend or somebody who I've followed for a while, Chris Shambra, says this. In our book, Gratitude Through Hard Times, we talk about how Dr. John Amadio, a renowned researcher, sheds light on why many find it challenging to receive. Do you find it challenging to receive from people? 3 reasons why we find it hard to receive. 1, defense against intimacy. In a world that often values quick surface-level connections, true intimacy can be intimidating. Number 2, control issues. Giving in many ways is about having control. When we give, whether it's physical, words of affirmation, or our time, we are in charge of the narrative. Receiving requires us to relinquish some of that control. Fear of hidden strings. Sometimes we don't want to receive because we're afraid that there's something hidden behind it. There's a gotcha moment behind it. But in order to receive, we got to let go of that. Chris Shembra brings us that insight. Ding, 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 ding. Again, everybody, welcome to the Rundown with Ramon on the Zone of Genius Network. Thank you for being here. I hope you join me live in New York City for the Zone of Genius Conference and Awards, zoneofgenius.com/awards, zoneofgenius.com/awards. It's going to be an amazing, amazing time. I hope to see you there. Definitely check it out, zoneofgenius.com/awards. Check it out. Ding, 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 ding. Are you surviving or thriving? Eric Thomas had this recently in his email newsletter. And it caused me quite a bit to think. It caused me to think because sometimes we can be in a season of just surviving, just hanging on and clawing on. That's not the season I want to be in all the time. Sometimes you may be like that, but I don't want to be in a season where I'm just hanging on. Stars Tina's here. What's up, Stars Tina? Thanks for following us on YouTube. Glad to have you here, and happy Thanksgiving to you and your family, Queen, as well. And I want all of us to be committed to not being in survival mode for too long. I want us to upgrade ourselves and be in thriving mode. I don't want us just to survive as we go cross-platform here. Some are watching on LinkedIn, some are watching on YouTube, some are watching on Instagram. As we celebrate today, I want you to remind yourself that you are destined to thrive, not just survive. Product market fit. This was interesting insight from GeekWire. Startup tip from Isilon co-founder Sujal Patel on product market fit, recruiting, hiring, scrappiness. It says here, product market fit. Your product needs to be 10 times better than other solutions. Being 2x or even 5 times better is not good enough for startups because there's so much inertia to stick with the incumbent. The customer needs to care about your product, and there needs to be enough customers willing to pay for it. Woo! The customer needs to care about your product, and there must be enough of those customers to pay for it, or you will forever be in poverty. Then there's the go-to-market strategy. Key questions to answer. How do you get to the customers? How do you acquire them? How do you operationalize them? This is so important to get to the customer. To get to the customer. It's not enough just to think about them, but they have to come to you and be an emotional connectivity to want the solution you're offering. Ding, 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 ding. Point number 9, 2 more points to go. Customer reviews matter. This is an important little note here. Our friends at Barbara Weltman, Jack Shaw, Big Ideas for Small Business. Check out bigideasforsmallbusiness.com. Remind us of the importance of customer reviews, of customers saying, yo, Alma's a baller. Yo, Brian Hess is a baller. And other people here been throughout here. Stars Teen is amazing. Customer reviews are amazing. And the way to get customer reviews, yes, people will proactively mention you, but also just ask. Hey, listen, I hear you were saying something good about me. Hold that tight. Let me capture this on video. Could you email that to me? Could you put a little audio message? And you build that up, and over time, you have reviews about you, because reviews are important. What? The celebrity CEO framework I talk about, the celebrity CEO framework, right, is about getting sales. Yes, but before you get sales, what do you have to get? You have to build trust. Before you build trust, what do you have to get? You have to get attention. So get customer reviews is a great way to build trust. Listen, we're going to close the show soon. If you want to join me live on Instagram, feel free to hit that little button there, and I'll bring you up to talk with me a little bit here. I'm going to close the show in a few minutes. Mark Schaefer says something earth-shattering: why you need to ditch LinkedIn as your content platform. He says, bottom line, LinkedIn doesn't do SEO well. LinkedIn is great, but he's saying be careful. What's up, Sartina on IG? Mark Schaefer is saying be careful. Because if you're just building yourself up on LinkedIn, it may not be the best. Stars Tina's going to join me here on IG. Love it, love it, love it. Except go live at Stars Tina. Here we go. And all right, the Money Mindset Queen is here. I see you often on Clubhouse, Money Mindset Queen. Glad to have you here as well. So Stars Tina, when you join in, if you can hear me, let me know, because I have some issues with my phone sometimes where I can't see the people on screen, even though I can hear it. It takes some time to people to go live. Let's see if Stars Teen is going to join us. But again, we'll close the show down soon here. This is our Thanksgiving edition of the Rundown with Ramon on the Zone of Genius Network. I'm Ramon Ray, started 5 companies, sold 3 companies, and here to help you live your best life or start or grow your business. And I'm glad you're here today. All right. Let's see. Anybody joining us before we get ready to? Okay. Been invited. It may take a while for Stars Tina to join us on IG. Let's see. But again, I'm glad you all are here. Hope you've joined the show. If you have, let me know. Okay, let's see. Let me try it one more time, Stars Tina. I do accept on my end. Go live at Stars Tina. I hit that button. Okay, unable to join. No problem. It's, the algorithm, Stars Tina. Who knows? Let's try one more thing, Stars Tina. If you got time, I'd love to have you close the year out with me. I'm going to WhatsApp you, Stars Tina, the link to come behind the scenes if you wish. So let's do that and see if you're here. All right, I sent you another secret little link to join me behind the scenes as well. Let's see, everybody, as we do this. But again, my name is Ramon Ray. It's good to have you all here today. It's been a beautiful, beautiful year for me as we celebrate Thanksgiving. And I have so much to be grateful for. So much to be grateful for. And I'm sure each and every one of you do too, in your own rights and ways. Even though things may not be perfect. Check your WhatsApp, Stars Tina. We still have so much to be grateful for. So much to be grateful for. And again, I've committed to doing this show 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. It's not easy to do daily show. Wow, it's not easy. Glenn Lundy's done 1,300 episodes. But you have to have a reason, a passion for why you're doing it, and a love of doing it. And I love doing it because I know I'm helping somebody, I'm serving somebody. And you encourage me being here. A lot we have planned for 2024. A lot we have planned for 2023 already. It's already here. Building our curated marketplace and more. But thankfulness is important. So again, everybody, my name is Ramon Ray. I'm glad you're here. Oh, Stars Tina's here. Let's go, Stars Tina. Here we go. Stars Tina, how are you?
I am amazing.
Thank you. Say that again.
I'm feeling amazing. Ramon, I have to get rid of you somewhere because I got you on Instagram, on YouTube.
Take your time. But good to have you here. Everybody on Instagram who's listening, this is I Am Stars Tina. Definitely want to follow her. Tina Wilson, listen, thanks for being here today. Talk to us about you. Tell us a little bit about who you are, what you do, and then we'll close the show together. But who are you, Stars Tina? Who do you serve?
I love it.
What's
I
going
love
on
it.
in your
Good
world?
morning, good afternoon, good evening, no matter where you're coming from. I am Stars Tina. I'm feeling supercharged today. I'm your fitness professional, and I'm that person that's going to take you from good to great to amazing. Ramon, do you know what we did today? Do you have any idea what type of fitness stuff we did today?
Hold on one second. Stars Tina, what did you do today? I'll ask the question. What did you do to tell us?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We did 250 burpees, 250 squats, 250 push-ups, 250 sit-ups. So I'm feeling kind of strong today.
I love it.
Kind of amazing.
Well, let me tell you what I'm doing with my friend Diedrich. My friend Diedrich, Stars Tina, he's in Netherlands, and he's a Ironman, multiple Ironman. He's someone like you. He's like a you, except he's, Diedrich. And Stars Tina, please don't be upset at me what I'm doing, but I am joining the marathon with him. That's one. You should be excited for me. But I'm joining it, Stars Tina, like she knows. She's like, well, let me hear the whole story before I cheer. So I've committed to like doing it virtually. See, while he works out, I'm going to be here watching a movie. While he eats vegetables, I'm going to have Doritos. So when he's like tired and on the trail, I've committed to sitting here having some streams up, and I'm going to be like,
you committed.
Whoa.
You committed to that. Do you think you can? I don't think you can handle that.
I think I can. So it's a running thing we have where he says, brother, I'm working out. What are you doing? And I'm like, oh, I'm having some Mrs. Smith apple pie. I feel your pain. So
Ramon, let me tell you one of the reasons why I did this. And I realized that as I was doing this, it's funny, like the first 2 minutes in, I'm like, who's the idiot who made this up? Everyone's like, you did. I was like, oh.
Yes.
But as we were doing this, and I'm sure you know Veronica from Clubhouse.
Yes.
She's having a tough time. So I reached out to her, and we all we did it on Zoom. So everyone's on the Zoom. We were on YouTube, and we were telling, people, it helps if you move. If it's a tough time for you during the holidays, you don't have to do push-ups or sit-ups or burpees. You don't have to do that sort of stuff, but go for a walk, and I realized this is the foundation of my business. Yes, I am so much more, but it all gets back to the fitness. This is how I conquered all the tragedies in my life. I just kind of dug deep. And as you know, my book is out, No More Traumedy. It's that book that's going to take you from good to great to amazing. Yes, it's going to give you skills, tools, and strategies to uplift your business. I'm working on the workbook, Ramon, a workbook attached to the book. So you can do a course, you can do a workshop, whatever you need to be better. You know what that pisses me off so much?
Tell me.
People tell people what to do and they've never been through it. Like someone said, well, such and such said I should do this if I'm sad. Hello? I gotta calm down. But you can't tell someone how to feel.
Yes.
You have to go through.
Stars Tina, before we go too much deeper, how do we find you? People are hearing your voice. We have Anna Joe who's here. We have Amos who's here. People are joining us on Instagram, hearing the sound of your voice. By the way, this is my friend, Stars Tina. Tell us how to reach you. How do we find you? And who do you help?
Yes. Who do I help?
Who do you help and how do we reach you?
Yes. I work with women that are over 40. Women that have gone through a trauma or a tragedy. They're kind of stuck. They don't know how to move through the pain. They don't know how to push through. And it could be something small, big, it doesn't matter. You can find me everywhere at I Am Stars Tina. And that's with the Z. Stars. Why stars? Because stars are amazing, right? I'm shining bright like a star all the time. When you reach for the moon, if you fall, you're still amongst the stars. So if you're looking for a coach, a program, a tribe, that's it, a tribe. Because it's easier when we're together, right? Your vibe is your tribe. And my tribe, woo, baby, they're amazing, Ramon. I love them. I need them. We support one another. So anywhere, Instagram, LinkedIn, even TikTok, even Twitter. I'm not there much. my niece says that, little kids. I'm going to TikTok. Anyway, I am Stars with a Z, Tina. Woo! That's it.
I love it. Stars Tina, I appreciate you. I thank you for what you're doing. We're going to close down the show right now. Thank you for being here. Have a blessed day with you and your family. And thank you for how you inspire people. Stars Tina, look up I Am Stars Tina. I Am Stars Tina. Whoever you are, you definitely want to follow Stars Tina, follow her YouTube and more. I'm so blessed that you're here today, Stars Tina. Go off and do whatever you're going to do. I don't think I'm going to do 200 burpees, but listen, Stars Tina, seriously, no joke. I did my push-ups, I did stretches, and I went on the treadmill. That's what I do relatively daily. That's what I did.
I love it. Thank you for having me. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Sartina. Bye-bye. Hey, everybody. That was the amazing Sartina. My name is Ramon Ray. This is the Rundown with Ramon on the Zone of Genius Network. We're going to close the show out now. Thank you for being here today. Have a beautiful, 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 fantastic Thanksgiving. If you're watching this after the fact, then I'm glad you're here. Thanks for joining me, Anna, and so many others. And Amma, thanks for being here today. Be blessed. Have an amazing day. Make a difference in the life of somebody else, and go make a difference.